Hi everyone, how you guys doing? It's Faven. Sorry, the lighting is kind of bad because I am outside and it's like around 6:15, so the light is kind of like in and out right now. But sorry if my voice is kind of a little too loud because I have my windows a little bit down. Don't have AC in my car and it is so hot today. But there's no point in getting my AC fixed because the old man winter is coming soon. But anywho, so this video, it's about some information that if you are thinking of pursuing your education, that this could actually kind of help you, especially if you are interested in the pre-med program for Case Western Reserve University. And I will be doing another one tomorrow for Cleveland State University, and these two are, especially if you're a person that lives in Cleveland, Ohio, or is interested in traveling to Cleveland for school, especially for pre-med, for Case Western, or for Cleveland State University. So I am a resident of Cleveland, Ohio, so I will be, whichever school I attend, I will be commuting because there's no point of me paying housing fee and I have a house, so that doesn't make sense. Especially I live in the same city. I just live maybe not even 10 miles away from the school. So anywho's, today was like an admissions and touring and a bunch of information that I've received from Case. So the school is huge. It's its own city itself because not only it's the school is a research school, it has a lot of programs, a lot of divisions, like areas of studies. So it's humongous. Not only that, but Cleveland State University, which is University Hospital, is there, and also Cleveland Clinic, one of the world renowned hospital, is also in, it's like really hot, one of the best hospitals in the nation, which is Cleveland Clinic, is near there. So it's huge. It's an excellent place to go to school, especially because you're going to be hands-on. Now Cleveland Case Western Reserve University is also partnered with the major hospitals in Cleveland, Ohio, which are, like I said, your UH or University Hospital. University Hospital is huge. There are different sections of University Hospital throughout the greater Cleveland. Also, Cleveland Clinic, like I said, Cleveland Clinic is humongous. The Cleveland Clinic area is its own city, really. It should have its own everything. Like, it should have its own post office. And it's humongous. And where am I going? I'll go to the back. It's humongous. And then also the VA, the second largest VA, or the second best VA in the nation that we have. So we have, and also for Metro Health Medical Center, which I work for. Those three are, Metro Health is known for level 1 trauma. So if someone is incredibly injured and is considered to be level 1 trauma, if they are closer to UH or Cleveland Clinic, they'll go there just to make sure they're okay, but then they get transferred to Metro because Metro is level 1 trauma. Sorry for the glare. So level 1 trauma, that's where I work at. So it is affiliated with those 4 major hospitals, which will give you a different type of aspect of learning. You're mostly hands-on, Case Western is more of a research school, so you're going to be doing a lot of research. It doesn't matter what program you actually go into, there is a lot of research that you need to do, which I don't mind because I really do love research, because research makes you actually learn what you're doing better, because you're not just reading and taking a test. You're actually involved into whatever research you're doing. So when I went to the info session, I was a little late, and the reason why is instead of making a right turn, I made a left turn, and from the parking lot, and I walked a good 30 minutes until I realized I was going the wrong way. So I had to turn back and walk another 30 minutes from the parking lot I was at, and then it was like another 10 minutes from there. So I walked like an hour and something over there, and I was not wearing the right shoes. My feet are burning. Besides that, it's a humongous campus. So if you are a person that's not from Cleveland, even though I am from Cleveland, I don't go to that area as much because I don't work at UH or Cleveland Clinic, or I'm not a student yet to Cleveland State University. Case Western University. So I really don't have a reason to go there. It's too busy just to go and look. So I did get lost. So my first advice I'll give you is time management. I would suggest if your appointment's at 10, get there at 9. Even though you get there a lot earlier, you're there. So you don't have to worry about rushing in. Like I missed the first like 12 or 13 minutes of the info session, but it wasn't good. But I had called ahead of time, let them know I was going to be late because I did get lost. But he was talking about Cleveland, like what we have in Cleveland. We offer our teams, and all that kind of stuff, which I already know. So it wasn't like an important information for me to miss. But someone that's not from here, or they're just moved here, that would be like a really great information for you to listen to, because he did actually go in detail of what we have in Cleveland, what we offer. He also went through what you are required of. So that's like the whole shebang of the most important part of the session. The admissions part is what is expected of you. So when I got there, I noticed I was the only adult besides the parents. I felt so not out of place. The only reason why I felt kind of out of place and kind of like a sore thumb, I was by myself. I had nobody else with me. I should have brought someone with me, but everyone was at work. I was by myself. Not only that, I was late, and not only that, I was the only black female there. There's like 20 of us. I was the only black female, and I had to be late. So tomorrow I have another admissions appointment with CSU at 10 o'clock. I will be there by 9 and be ready. But anyway, so what he was talking about is your grades have to be, the medical is competition. They do look for your GPA, but what they really want to look for is did you take the advantage of your AP courses, especially if you're watching and you're a high school student. Did you take your AP courses that they offered? If they offer, he given us an example of if they offered 27 AP courses, how many of them did you take? And did you take any classes that was pertinent for the major that you are thinking of? I mean, if you end up changing your major, is not a big deal, he said, because a lot of people, when they register either undecided or they're thinking about medicine, but then end up going out of business, going for business. So the registration, they will let you know exactly, like, okay, if you are 100% determined on what you want to do, then there is determined registration. So you're going to put pre-med, and then you are determined to do pre-med, and then you get actually assigned to someone that is going to follow you, basically like a counselor. You get also a librarian, like, but it's not just for yourself, but like in a group of people getting a librarian that they are assigned to the full 4 years of your undergrad. Also, you are assigned of a faculty member that is not a teacher, that also can definitely help you with campus life, can help you with any type of problems that you're having, and also curriculum. And the only way they actually teach is if the teacher is really sick and they don't have no one else to cover. They are qualified to teach, but they are not hired for teaching per se. Basically, they will cover for a day or two, but that's about it. And then, of course, they will go in detail of what you are expected of what to have on your letter of recommendation. So for me, I bounced back and forth for different schools. The school that I had left is closing, and not only that, it's closing. Well, the school's not closing, the building is closing. They don't take that credit score. They don't take the credit score from the school I went to. So I've taken AP 1 and 2, I've taken English, I've taken maths, I've taken enough credits to be like almost an associate's degree, and they don't honor it. Not one of it. So if you are a transfer student from another college, make sure that the credits are going to be able to transfer to a accredited school. Make sure it's accredited school, not a profit school, because if it's a profit school, then you are not going to be able to transfer, most likely not going to be able to transfer it to, like, a big school like Case Western. And Case Western is not an Ivy school as far as I know. I don't think it is, but is a big school, and it's one of the best schools. When they say you graduate from Case Western Reserve, it means something. It means something if you graduated from any university, but it means a little bit different. Like the name of Case Western has a heavier weight than like if I graduated from the school I was going to. So what for me, since I've been out of school really for 2 years, Case Western wants to see if you're a transfer student, they need to see something that is very current, meaning like last quarter, last semester, not like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. They don't want to see those credits because it's not relevant. No, well, it is relevant, but they need something that's very current. Your recommendation letter needs to be from a current teacher. So if you are in high school, I recommend you get a recommendation letter from your biology teacher. If you are going to pre-med, or your anatomy teacher. If you're going for like mathematics, then your physics teacher. You need to get a really good recommendation letter, because when they said recommendation letter, at first I thought they were talking about like any recommendation letter as in like as from a professional. So since I work at a hospital, I was thinking of getting like recommendations letter from a doctor, a nurse practitioner, a medical director, and all that kind of stuff. But that's not what they're looking for. It's still good to have it. I'm still going to get it, but that's not what they're looking for. What they're looking for is recommendation letters from your advisors. They're really looking for really A's and B's. They are not looking for anything that you are failing in. So I know I've had, personally, I'm not going to lie, I've had grades that were pretty bad because I was in the space of not caring at the time. I was forcing myself to go to school, and I knew I wasn't ready to go to school, and I was just going just to shut people up, and that is not right. If you are not ready, don't go. Don't go to please your parents. Don't go to please somebody else. You need to do this for you, and this is a lot of money you're going to end up paying. So I really wasted a lot of time, a lot of money, and my credits and my GPA got hurt pretty bad. So I was honest, because they're going to get all the information anyway, so might as well be honest from the get-go, and then he can recommend me what to do. So I did not go on the tour because I've already walked like over like an hour with these wrong flip-flops, and like my feet feels like I have blisters on my feet. That's what it feels like. So I decided to opt out on the tour. I live in Cleveland. I can come in anytime and just walk around myself. But what he told me is for me to actually take classes at a community college and bring those classes that I did poorly on, bring it up to an A, and take those classes so that I will be able to transfer. Now, the school that I used to go to that does not transfer to Case Western or Case Western or Case Western Reserve University or to Cleveland State will transfer to Tri-C. So I'm waiting for them to get the transfer, and then they'll let me know exactly which classes they will take and which classes that they will not take. And then from there, I can go and see, like, plan out my curriculum and go from there. So my suggestion basically is, if you are willing to go to Case, if that's what the school that you want to go to, I wouldn't put all my eggs in a basket. Of course, put a lot of application out, but if you did get accepted to CSU, their application process is not the best, because you really have to go through quite a bunch of hoops to get admitted in. They're saying that they are working on it to make it, an easier process. But it's an excellent school, and Cleveland's an excellent city. So if pre-med is your choice, like mine is, and you are still in high school and you're like in 10th grade and you guys are researching, get the curriculum that you are needed in order to be admitted to pre-med, to any school that you're applying to. So let's say you're applying to, Kansas University. I don't know if there's one, but for pre-med, let's say you're applying there, you need to get the qualification to apply for pre-med. So you know what classes to take. You know that you're not going to be wasting your time. You know what you need to do for those, let's say, 5 colleges that you want to apply to. You take the classes that they all kind of like have the same program, and then you take those classes in high school, or you take them during summer while you're waiting for the new semesters to start, and you be ready to go. Don't waste your time like I did. Don't waste your money like I did. Don't waste your talent like I did, because I know I'm good at it, but I wasted my time because I was going to school for somebody else, not for me. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, do your research. Your research is extremely important. If you're not decided, it is 100% okay. But if you say, okay, I'm not decided to go to be whatever. Let's say I'm not decided to be a doctor, or I'm not decided to do whatever. Take your Englishes, take your maths, whatever. You still got to take the core classes for an undecided major. Just take those classes and see where you think you'll be. You could do, oh my god, he looks scary. You could do your undecided major and take the core classes, and don't F around. Really, don't F around. Don't F around with your grades, because I really effed around with my grades, and I really screwed up big time. So my suggestion is, basically, don't F around. Do what you need to do. Get it done, so you won't be 35 starting all over. So when you're 18, 19, or 20, whatever, starting, you have them 8 years. You have your, especially for pre-med, hopefully Tri-C, which is Cuyahoga County Community College, they will take the credit. So if they take the credits that I have, I will be at an associate level, and then I can graduate from Tri-C as an associate in whatever I can graduate in, and then I can transfer that to Case. So that's like an extremely smart idea. So tomorrow I will let you guys know what Case Western, not Case Western, I told you about Case Western. I will let you guys know what CSU, which is Cleveland State University, what their requirements are. Until then, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.